Imagine standing in the shadow of the Great Pyramids, where every stone holds a secret and the sands whisper tales of gods and pharaohs. Join us as we uncover the top 20 untold mysteries of ancient Egypt, revealing the enigmatic wonders of this ancient civilization. Number 20. Dendera light. One of the most intriguing theories in Egyptology is the Dendera light. This controversial hypothesis suggests that a relief in the Temple of Hathor at Dendera depicts an ancient light bulb. While some fringe theorists believe this to be evidence of advanced ancient technology, mainstream scholars interpret the image as a symbolic representation of creation and rebirth. The relief shows a lotus flower with a serpent inside, which proponents of the theory claim resembles a modern light bulb. Number 19. Mummified animals. Ancient Egyptians are well known for their elaborate mummification processes. But did you know they mummified animals too? Cats, dogs, birds, and even crocodiles were mummified, often as offerings to the gods or to accompany their owners in the afterlife. These mummified animals were believed to serve as protectors and companions in the spiritual realm. The practice underscores the deep bond between Egyptians and their animals. Number 18. The dancing plague. Like the medieval dancing plague, ancient Egyptian texts describe a mysterious phenomenon where people danced uncontrollably for days or weeks. This affliction, often attributed to divine punishment or a curse, left many exhausted or even dead. Scholars still debate the causes, ranging from mass hysteria to ergot poisoning. The descriptions found in ancient texts reveal the Egyptians' deep-seated beliefs in the supernatural. Number 17. Female pharaohs. While ancient Egypt is often remembered for its powerful male pharaohs, women also ascended to the throne. Hatshepsut is one of the most famous female pharaohs, reigning for over 2 decades during the 18th dynasty. Her reign was marked by prosperity and monumental building projects, including her famous mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahari. Despite attempts by her successors to erase her legacy, Hatshepsut remains a testament to the significant roles women could play in ancient Egyptian society. Number 16. Advanced medical practices. Ancient Egyptians were pioneers in the field of medicine, practicing advanced techniques in surgery and dentistry. They had an extensive understanding of anatomy, gained through mummification processes, and used various medicinal herbs and treatments for ailments. Papyrus scrolls, such as the Edwin Smith Papyrus and the Ebers Papyrus, provide detailed accounts of their medical knowledge. Their practices laid the groundwork for modern medicine and highlighted their sophisticated approach to healthcare. Number 15. Cleopatra's diverse heritage. Cleopatra VII, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, is often portrayed as the quintessential Egyptian queen. However, she was actually of Macedonian Greek origin. A descendant of Ptolemy I Soter, a general under Alexander the Great, Cleopatra was known for her intelligence, political acumen, and ability to speak multiple languages. Her diverse heritage and multilingual abilities enabled her to connect with her subjects and navigate the complex political landscape of her time. Number 14. Senet, the ancient board game. Senet was one of the most popular board games in ancient Egypt, often depicted in tomb paintings and artifacts. Played by both nobles and commoners, Senet was not only a form of entertainment, but also had religious significance. The game symbolized the journey of the soul to the afterlife, with the board representing the passage through the Duat, the Egyptian underworld. Number 13. Workers' rights and strikes. Contrary to popular belief, the builders of the pyramids were not slaves, but skilled laborers who lived in well-organized communities. These workers were respected for their craftsmanship and had the right to protest for better working conditions and wages. One of the earliest recorded labor strikes occurred during the reign of Pharaoh Ramses III, when workers at the Deir el-Medina village walked off the job to demand their overdue rations. Number 12. The ancient Egyptian love of cats. Cats held a special place in ancient Egyptian society, revered for their grace and hunting skills. They were closely associated with the goddess Bastet, who represented home, fertility, and protection. Killing a cat, even accidentally, was punishable by death, reflecting the high regard Egyptians had for these animals. Many households kept cats as pets, and they were often depicted in art and sculpture. Number 11. First Peace Treaty. The first known peace treaty in history was signed between the Egyptians and the Hittites after the Battle of Kadesh in 1259 BCE. This groundbreaking treaty ended years of conflict and established a long-lasting peace between the two powerful empires. The treaty was inscribed in both Egyptian hieroglyphs and Akkadian cuneiform, highlighting the diplomatic skills and mutual respect between Pharaoh Ramses II and King Hattusili III. Number 10. Unfinished Obelisk. In the quarries of Aswan lies an enormous unfinished obelisk, which would have been the largest ever erected had it been completed. This massive stone, still partially attached to the bedrock, provides valuable insights into the stoneworking techniques of the ancient Egyptians. Cracks appeared in the granite during its construction, causing the project to be abandoned. Number 9. Perfume and Cosmetics. Both men and women in ancient Egypt used perfumes and cosmetics extensively. These products were not just for enhancing beauty, but also served practical purposes. Makeup protected their skin from the harsh sun and infections, while perfumes and scented oils were used for both personal hygiene and religious rituals. Ingredients like myrrh, frankincense, and lotus were highly prized. Number 8. Incestuous Marriages. It was common for pharaohs to marry their siblings to preserve the purity of royal bloodlines. This practice, known as incestuous marriage, was believed to maintain the divine nature of the ruling family. However, it often led to genetic issues among the royal descendants. Despite the health risks, the tradition persisted for centuries, reflecting the Egyptians' deep-seated beliefs in divine kingship. Number 7. Complex Writing System. The Egyptian hieroglyphic system was incredibly complex, with over 700 symbols representing sounds, words, and concepts. Scribes, who held prestigious positions in society, underwent extensive training to master this intricate writing form. Hieroglyphs were used for religious texts, official inscriptions, and monumental carvings, while simpler scripts like hieratic and demotic were used for everyday purposes. Number 6. Mysterious Disappearance of Nefertiti. Queen Nefertiti, renowned for her beauty and power, suddenly disappeared from historical records after 12 years of rule alongside her husband, Pharaoh Akhenaten. Theories about her fate abound, ranging from a fall from grace to death or even assuming a new identity. Her iconic bust, discovered in 1912, remains one of the most famous symbols of ancient Egypt. Number 5. The Egyptian Dream Book. The ancient Egyptians believed in the power of dreams to predict the future and communicate with the divine. They created a dream book that contained interpretations for various types of dreams, offering guidance on what certain dreams might signify. For example, dreaming of a large cat might be interpreted as a favorable omen, while dreaming of losing teeth could signify impending misfortune. Number 4. Flammable Mummies. The resin and oils used in the mummification process made mummies highly flammable. This surprising property led to an unusual practice in the 19th century, when some mummies were reportedly used as fuel for trains during a coal shortage. While this story may be part myth, it underscores the practical uses and sometimes disrespectful treatment of ancient remains in more recent history. Number 3. Hidden Chambers. Many tombs and pyramids in ancient Egypt were designed with hidden chambers and passageways to thwart grave robbers and protect the treasures within. Some of these concealed spaces are still being discovered today, revealing new insights into Egyptian burial practices and the lengths to which they went to safeguard their dead. Number 2. Egyptian Toothpaste Recipe. Ancient Egyptians valued oral hygiene and developed an early form of toothpaste made from ingredients such as powdered ashes of ox hooves, burnt eggshells, and pumice. Although abrasive, this mixture was effective in cleaning teeth and maintaining dental health. Their advanced dental care techniques included using dental bridges and fillings. Number 1. Mystery of the Sphinx's Missing Nose. The Great Sphinx of Giza, one of the most iconic monuments of ancient Egypt, is famously missing its nose. The exact cause of this damage remains a mystery, with various theories suggesting it was deliberately vandalized. Some believe it was damaged by Napoleon's soldiers during target practice, while others suggest it was destroyed much earlier by religious iconoclasts. That wraps up our journey through some of Egypt's most captivating untold mysteries. If you love discovering these unique aspects of ancient civilizations with us, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more curated lists ranging from the top 5 must-sees to the top 20 deep dives across various destinations. Thanks for watching, and we can't wait to explore more with you in our next video.